Hello and welcome back to Golf and Yachts. It's been a couple of weeks since my last video, and that is because we obviously had some sound issues in the Whitsundays and I had to rectify it. So we've ordered new microphones. I've tried lapel microphones, I've tried everything. We end up with the, I think Rode is the brand, big fluffy things that were meant to help with wind. This video was actually shot just out there on the golf course. It was so windy today. I know it doesn't look it behind me, but trust me, it was so windy that even as good as these microphones were, we still had wind noise. So I really don't know how I can fix that. If you got any ideas, drop a comment. But yeah, I don't know. But anyway, we've got new microphones and everything else. And the other advantage of me moving it undercover is I get to enjoy one of these. So for those at home wondering what I'm drinking, it's a 2017 Shiraz, of course, by Mardio Wines. So, okay, let's get into it. Content. Ian Triggs has agreed, and has slotted us some time. I am hugely privileged to be able to do this, and I am, I mean, the guy is so busy. He works with so many great players, and not only is he giving his time for me to help me get better as a player, but he's now given his time to help you guys as well for this channel. So I'm so grateful to Ian. At least Australia's best coach, in my opinion, always up in the mix, but one of the best in the world. In fact, he got voted in the top 50 best in the world. Worked with so many great players. I mean, Curry Webb is one of Australia's best golfers. So, he was working with Curry in her absolute prime. And what is it, 57 tour wins, professional tour wins anyway, and seven majors? What a resume. What I want to do is talk about that time when he was with Curry in her prime and figure out, I mean, what it was that Curry had, and how is it that we could sort of take something from it? You know, what is it we can learn to maybe not become the best player in the world, but certainly the best player we can be. And whether that's you're a 90 shooter or you're an 80 shooter, whatever it is, how can we get better and learn from the legend that is Curry Webb and, of course, her golf coach, Ian Triggs. So that's coming very shortly, within a week or so. So hopefully to get that to you very shortly. What else? A friend of mine that I met over in China. We both played an event, I think it was in Shanghai on the PGA Tour China. We were both over there. We got together. We kind of hit it off. And he contacted me, obviously, to see how we are with COVID, and I'm delighted to say that he's doing well as well. He's over in Spain, and he's got some online content as well that we're going to join forces with. He's possibly comes from what we call golfing royalty. Certainly one of the most famous surnames in golf, apart from maybe Woods. And it's Raul Ballesteros, and that's Seve Ballesteros' nephew. They were so close when Seve was alive. He really took him under his wing, and he's told me personal stories that I hope he's willing to share with you guys as well at home on the great man. And I mean, it's just wonderful. So I really want to bring you that. He's also a very good golf coach in his own right, and as much as he's Seve's nephew, he really is. He's a great player, but he's a really good golf coach, and he's going to give you some online tips, definitely in Ballesteros style, so probably getting out of trouble and unique shots that you might not ever find yourself in, hopefully, but when you do, you're going to know how to play him, and that's just really awesome. I'm really appreciative of that as well. So that's coming. What's next? I think what we're going to do as well, I actually might bring you some content. I've been playing with a lot of amateurs lately, and it seems like they're all doing the same thing, and it's really I don't mean to be mean about this, but it's kind of doing my head in a bit. They have an issue with their short game that seems to be just everyone I'm playing with has it. So I'm going to do a video just dedicated to that. So if you guys have got some short game issues out there, tune into my next video. I learnt this from Sean. I mean, Sean really changed the way I think about the short game. I mean, I was an average ball striker. That was probably the better part of my game back when I played a lot. And I had average putting. I was very streaky, some good days, some horrible days. Not a bad driver of the golf ball because I never hit it too far, so I tend to hit a lot of fairways. But my short game was disastrous. And one day I was with Sean, and he sort of worked on a few things with me, and I'm going to pass that tip on. It's red hot. Tune in. That'll probably be my next video. Then we'll sit down with Ian. What else have we got coming up? We've got Amadio Wines. Not necessarily Amadio Wines, actually. I might sit down. We're organising the national manager of Amadio Wines. He's a sommelier, but whether he can do it or not, I want to sit down with a sommelier. I've got something I've been meaning to ask him, and it probably might even be a Daniel Amadio question if I can get him. If he can come up to Queensland, which I'm not really sure how it's all going. We've had more COVID outbreaks today. But let me tell you about that. Seeming to be more ladies than men, and I don't know why, but a lot of ladies I've spoken to, not a lot, maybe 4 or 5, have said, I can't touch wine, I refuse to touch wine, it gives me a massive headache. And with a bit of perseverance, I always say, listen, I've heard this a bit, and I offer them our Amadio Wines Pinot Grigio. It's not only is it one of my favourite whites to drink, but for some reason, no one gets headaches. So the ladies, and like I said, it's predominantly ladies. I've never really heard a man say that to me, but a lot of the ladies that say it, every single one of them, in fact, have come back to me and said, my goodness, I've got no headaches, it tasted brilliant, where can I buy it? And I would love to speak to someone that knows a lot more about wine than, say, myself, and figure out why that is and why certain wines make you feel a certain way, maybe give you headaches or whatever. And just really sharpen up on our wine knowledge, pick their brains, because why I've got better, I certainly don't pretend I'm a wine expert. So, I think that's going to be valuable as well. Super yachts. Super yachts is a funny one at the moment. 2 seasons in super yachts like not all, but mainly. You've got your summer and you've got your winter. Summertime, you've got predominantly most of your big super yachts are in Sydney. And then wintertime, they come up, they go to the Whitsundays, and you can charter them in the Whitsundays. COVID has absolutely destroyed that. So I was just in the Whitsundays, and there was a couple super yachts, but not really the ones that I'm used to seeing and being on anyway. So I am working on bringing you some super yacht content. You will never see when it's on charter. I mean, we sign confidentiality contracts and everything else, so you won't be able to see that. But what you can see is maybe a walkthrough. I can take you prior to charter, our setup of golf and yachts, the big fun air green, and all the stuff that we do, which is really cool. Showcase a golf ball, and exactly, I'll give you a demo of what we do with private charter guests. So that's that. I think that's about all. We've got some really cool stuff. If there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. Let me know. Contact me, Facebook, Instagram, or even just leave a comment below, and I'm going to try my best to give you that content. There's a lot that we can cover. It's kind of a broad channel. It's not just golf. You'll get to see a showcase, and I'm so fortunate to live the life that I do. With sponsors and all sorts of things that, it's nice to take you guys along for that ride as well. But, you might want to see something in particular. I mean, if you want to see a certain car, I mean, I'm sure we can organize it, or, whatever it is, I'm sure we can do. If you want to see more golf content, like I said, we've got a bunch coming your way. So whether it's through Triggsy or Mr. Ballesteros, or even myself, you're going to get a whole bunch of golf content. we're still not traveling. So golf course development side is obviously slow. Our business sort of relies on a lot of sort of overseas development, and that's pretty well non-existent. So great thing is I've got plenty of time to give you content. But yeah, and we might do that. We might sit down as well and talk about how we design golf courses, especially the short courses. I've got such a great team around me, and we can pick their brain, and maybe that's something that you're interested in at home, golf course architecture, and I think there's so many. I think on the Xbox there you can play the PGA game and design your own golf courses. There's so much that you can do. Which I've done, by the way. I was mocking up a golf course, and I wasn't sure if we could get it done. Like the theory of it, I was sure, but I didn't know how it would work, how it would play, how it looked. I actually jumped on this game and designed it on that, and then played it, and it worked. It's unbelievable. So the technology we've got, we can talk more about that. Anyway, really important. If you like what you're seeing, like and subscribe. Not only does it help the channel, but it enables you guys to see all this new content that we're going to bring you. So whether you're a golfer or you enjoy the world of super yachts or whatever, as we bring it to you, you'll be able to get alerted and you'll be able to see it. And plus, it really does help the channel, which enables me to invest more into this and give you bigger and better content. So like and subscribe down there somewhere. I probably should be better than that by now, but I'm still not sure where it is. So down there somewhere, like and subscribe, and thank you so much for tuning in.